The journey towards the free spirit. My name is Dr. Pinkie Feinstein. I am a psychiatrist. I would say I'm a different kind of psychiatrist because I'm not the one who rushes to prescribe medications to my clients, to my patients. I usually focus on creating for them the tools that will empower their authentic, natural, self-healing forces. So I would say that I'm a pretty creative, innovative psychiatrist, and part of my tools are online video courses, and this is one of them. And this course specifically is made currently in 2021 as a result of many things that are taking place here in Israel and globally, in which the freedom of people is being threatened and challenged by authorities, by governments. So it really pushed me and encouraged me to create this course, so this way to help people around the world get in touch with the free spirit, empower it, intensify it, claim it, and reach a new state of mind in which external forces can no longer threaten it, and even beyond it, take this whole situation into an opportunity to create a new lifestyle in which codes and principles and way of life related to freedom will be much more dominant. In fact, this course is aimed at showing people that they were not as free as they may have thought they were, and also to give tools to extend awareness about true freedom, and most importantly, the work we need to do, the exercise, the rehabilitation process we need to go through in order to increase our freedom and to defend it, make it stronger, make it less vulnerable, make it a kind of shield between us and many threats that ask to take our power of free choice and our power of maintaining our soul, our body, the way we believe we should do it. So I guess we can start. This whole process is made of 8 parts, 8 categories, in each one 3 chapters. So we have totally 24 chapters, 24 videos that I usually make in this setting, in my home, when my children are not around. So again, my name is Dr. Pinkie Feinstein, and I will lead you through this course. I encourage you to follow this process, to watch the videos, to do the exercises that I attach to each chapter, the personal prayer, the 8 questions, the 8 sentences. When you combine working with these exercises and repetitive watching this video, in time you will notice the change of increased freedom, updating your freedom ideas and understanding, and reaching a new platform in your life in which you can exercise, practice your freedom, fight for it, strengthen it. So I think that's enough for introduction. Let's go into part 1, that is asking us this major basic question. What is freedom about? What really freedom is? So, chapter 1, definition of freedom. And I want to be as modest as possible to say that I'm going to give you my own definition, my own definitions, the way I believe freedom is, the way I developed in my mind through my years of being here, of my work, my practice, my creation, my leadership. I created my own understanding about what freedom is really about. But it doesn't mean that you have to embrace my view totally. You may challenge it. You may add new principles, new ideas to your freedom. That's okay. I believe that what I'm about to present to you is very important for freedom. And for some people, it will be a new perspective. But I am not saying that this is the only way to perceive or to have perspective about freedom. You are invited to expand my definition, to challenge it, and to see how it works for you in time. The way I see it, freedom is made of two major parts that related to the same thing. The first is the ability to listen, to stay tuned to my inner voice as clean as possible, my inner intuitive, authentic voice. Now, this is very abstract definition, and this is what it is. It is a spiritual definition, my inner voice, my clean, authentic voice. And usually our authentic voice is disturbed by many other voices that prevent us from listening, from understanding, from getting the messages that are coming from our heart. And this is why we need to work for our freedom. We need to improve our ability to listen carefully to our internal authentic voice. And this is a process. So whenever I'm not listening, I'm not free, because the power that is coming from the bottom of my heart, that is asking to lead me to the right way to live my own life, when this voice is not heard, I am not free. I'm doing things that are made to please other people, or to stay a part of a certain group, or even to serve some of my fears, but I'm not listening to my heart. I'm not available right now for it, because I'm not that free. So this is the first part. The second part of the same thing is, even if I can listen to my inner voice, there is a question. Can I manifest? Can I do something about it? Can I create my own creation, my own initiation that comes from my inner voice? My inner voice is asking me to do something, to be somewhere, to connect to someone. Am I able to do it? Am I able to follow this message? Sometimes it's frightening. Sometimes it means going through some changes, going through some major decisions that I may not be ready for them. So freedom in this sense is made of two parts that are connected to one part. To be as authentic as possible between me and me, to be able to hear the clean message that comes from my heart, and it's not easy. There are many distractions, there is self-criticism, self-doubt, etc. And the ability to fulfill it, to do something creative, new about it. So the more I manage to get better, to improve myself in these both sides of freedom, I become a freer, much more free person in my own life. And it's not easy. It requires work. We never get to optimal performance. There's always something to improve in this process. But at least we know what we need to work on to work on the ability to listen and to be brave enough to say, this is my voice, this is my idea, this is my way of looking at things, and then to produce something out of it, to take a step, to make a change, to make a new decision, to initiate, to create something that is a product of this passion that is coming from my heart. Both of them together are added and connected to create freedom. And I add to this definition another one, and it really comes from Hebrew. You know, Hebrew is it's much older language than English. And in Hebrew, you can expand the understanding of a meaning of a word by looking at the roots, at the letters that inside the word. And in Hebrew, freedom is chofesh. And in the word chofesh, there is the root of three letters that is say in Hebrew lechapes, or to search, to look for. That is, freedom is about the ability to ever search for your meaning, for your understanding, for your way. Are you free to keep on searching? Are you free to take the next adventure in order for you to search, to explore life, to explore your own heart, to explore your own way, to explore your own understanding, to challenge your own way of doing things, of believing, of connecting? So, in Hebrew, it is very clear, it is connected verbally between the word freedom and the word that represents the ability to search, to investigate, to explore, to look for. So, here's the way I define freedom. Let me conclude all things together. First, the two parts that are one. To be able to listen to my own voice, to clean all distractions, to be able to listen to the special messages that are coming from my own heart, my own way, my own perspective, my own agenda, my own belief, my own understanding, specifically mine, and at the same time, my ability to manifest it, to do something about it, to initiate a new thing according to this passion. I cannot just be free if I only listen to the voice inside and if I do nothing about it. This is no freedom. Freedom is spiritual, and freedom is also matter. That is, you feel something and you do something. And many times, this is a major barrier for people to make this transition from the spiritual freedom and the physical freedom in which you do initiate, you do the brave things that your inner voice is asking you to do. And the other thing that I add to our free spirit journey is the freedom to keep on searching, exploring, asking question, doubting, investigating. You can never stop asking. You can never stop questioning. You can never stop exploring. You can never stop this energy of being adventurous. You say, I'm going to investigate this topic now. I'm going to search for a new freedom in this topic. So, these three things are the major parts that I believe need to be practiced, improved, cultivated for us to have a better access to a free spirit. This is chapter 1. Thank you for being here. You are most invited to continue with me, with us. It's going to be a worldwide movement of people who insist on preserving and nurturing and cultivating their free spirit. Thank you for being here, and I'm waiting for you in chapter 2.